Hello friends, my name is Adrian and I'm joined by
Jerry.
And this week we are covering Olivia Rodrigo's new record, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So In Love. What do you know about Olivia Rodrigo?
So I've listened to one of the tracks on our Patreon singles episode because someone sent it to us. We changed the rules around not just doing singles, but we allowed tracks from the album. And I think we both found the track quite different than what we had in our head from Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes. Our idea of her.
A departure.
I don't know much about the record. All I know is that I feel like from what I've seen, the reception has been pretty good so far. But yeah, I'm excited to listen to it because we liked that one track we heard. It was, track 8, The Cure is the one that we heard.
Yes, that's right. And I thought it was a reference to Robert Smith's band, but no.
I think it probably is. Indirectly.
Okay, good. My eldest likes this album or said it was good.
That's high praise still.
Totally, because she's got good taste.
Our first Olivia Rodrigo album on the channel as well.
Insert on the cheering.
Yeah. Should we get into it?
Yeah.
As always, full version is on our Patreon. There are a lot of other fun things over there. You can vote for what albums we do. You can submit songs for us to listen to. That's how we heard one of these songs. So we can start with track 1, Drop Dead.
I know that the bar closes at 11. I hope you never finish that beer. You know all the words to Just Like Heaven.
Cure song.
I know why he wrote them now that you're standing right here. Oh, one night I was bored in bed and stalked you on the internet. It's feminine intuition, 'cause I always had a vision of us standing like this, all pressed up in the bathroom line.
All these vocals really, really nice.
Super creative arrangement.
Yeah. A little rap verse from her. She was spitting.
Really scratchy guitars here.
Really catchy chorus.
Not many songs talk about Versailles.
That's true. And being in a bathroom line.
She creates such powerful images. Like right away in the beginning, I'm pictured looking at this dude and kind of fantasizing about it. And then it ends with "Kiss me and I might drop dead." So she takes you on this whole journey. And it's such a satisfying ending, kind of. I think.
Yeah, she does lead you into it. And I think the song also follows that. Because you start off super small with just like the little synth bass and some higher synths and whatever. And then it builds into this song with strings and these upbeat drums. And then you get guitars eventually. Like it really comes into its own in the later stages. Did not expect it to go in that direction.
No. And it was just totally unexpected, but everything just fits so well. And it felt like, how did she think to do it this way? It's so different than the last part.
Yeah.
I really shout to her songwriting style. And she's great at telling a story, but it's not so specific.
No, yeah. Everyone's been in a bathroom line and a night out. So it's applicable to everyone.
And I haven't thought about the angels on the walls of Versailles since I've been there when I was like 12. It's dope.
We can carry on to the second track, Stupid Song.
New York City's never looked so blue. My friends are smoking blunts in the bathroom. They say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free. And all the girls at this party are so cool. It's never been a thing that I could do, but I can't help but imagine what you say when you speak.
It's got that like John Legend rhythm. The all of oh, what song? Anyways,
All of Me.
yeah,
I like how she's mic'd so close.
yeah.
Says your name on the car, speeding down the boulevard without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt, it is coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
She's doing great.
Walking through the park with my head high, past all the college girls and the drunk guys. And if there's a God, he's the bond that's between us two. Saying that I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
It's a neat line.
Every night like the one before, dream of you from like 1 to 4, positively and truly sure. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore.
Oh, that's cool.
Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I swear. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I swear. You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel
I love this line.
somebody says your name in the car, speeding down
Yeah, that's great.
without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
Kind of a mind screw to say I love you more than any song could ever say, because most of the time songs are the thing that allows us to, oh yeah, that's how I feel. So she's like actually masterminding a little bit in her songwriting of this. I loved her vocals at the beginning, how the piano was so soft and behind and she was in front. I think that's great confidence, and the way she sang it too, just absolutely beautiful. Breathy at times, falsetto at times, just such great control. I think that comes with confidence and years of doing this. I find her really smart, and like there's a whole bunch of times I wanted to pause it and be like, oh, this.
What was the other line that you said? You said what was the line? Somebody says your name. I want you to feel how. I forget exactly what it was.
Yeah, I want you to feel how I feel when someone says your name.
Yeah.
Because I've felt that before. Someone had said like Tiffany's name when we were dating and stuff, and I was like, oh, where? Here? Like I don't know how to. It's just wild.
The same way as the first one, the song built to a completely different point. When the song first starts, you think it's be like, oh, classic pop ballad, and she eases you into it, and then boom, you're in a totally different place. You have some guitars and drums that are like phased out, and then her vocal stacks on this track and the previous one, just the amount of layers of her own vocals, they're just so pretty. And like she's super expressive. Yeah, just really, really, really lovely tune. On to track 3, which is Honeybee.
So I guess that it's true. Time can heal even the worst of wounds, and the cliches I knew seem so commonplace when I saw you. Let's just walk in the dark, hop the fence in the park. Baby boy, honeybee, gotta love the way you look at me. And it's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest. But even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby.
The piano under this, wow.
And I hope I never see what
So
your
soft.
face looks like going. Or it's too hard to describe this in a way that feels
The chords right there when they changed, they descended like that. Oh my goodness. With her vocal stacks again.
I love you, baby.
Yeah.
I promise. And I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
It sounds like 1940s film soundtrack strings.
Wow.
Even the vocal treatment does too.
Yeah.
It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest.
This is eerie.
Yeah. Empty cathedral.
I promise, and I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
Just a beautiful track. The piano playing and then the strings that are just at the very height, like the highest register, that it just, those are the ones that pull at you, and they're so pretty. And then again with the stacks, and you have the group vocals at the end. Just really, really pretty song.
And you nailed it with a description of like 40s film soundtrack. I was thinking that earlier, just like right away with her singing. I was like, it has this kind of 40s feel. That's just what I was picturing in my head. I don't know. It seems like such a specific reference. Everything feels like she just got the best of everything and just put it together.
Yeah, it's so clean. The production is just incredible. On to track 4, which is Maggots for Brains.
Didn't expect it to start with piano this time, with that title.
My day was so mundane, I don't think I left the house. Look at me, I'm a zombie in my body, I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens when my baby goes away.
Little noodly guitars here.
I'm a zombie in my body, I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a
That ending was a nice. You have the bridge, and then it keeps the energy going, and then it drops off, so there's no drums or any momentum left in the last chorus, and then you think it's going to pick back up again, but then she brings in like the new part from the bridge into the last chorus, and it was like a nice little round at the end. It was a nice little. She subverted my expectations there. It was pretty.
Yeah, it was. And the 80s was a nice touch after all that piano, and I don't know why I felt like I needed some 80s stuff, but it came in with the synth and that fake sounding guitar. You know what I mean?
Like in the solo or the
rhythm early on.
Okay.
I enjoyed that track. Lyrically, I had some issues with just codependency, but early on in relationships, that's how you feel. That's totally how you feel when someone you love is gone for a bit. You just feel a little out of sorts, and especially probably wondering what they're doing and where they are and what's up. So the maggots for brain things works. But if you're 10 years in and that's still happening, you need help.
From what I've heard from her over the years, it's always like heartbreak and like breakup stuff. So this is like a kind of a change, which is kind of interesting to hear her talk about, being in a relationship, and it's like a new thing, because normally it's like a negative thing.
You're right.
But that was a fun song. I think the most upbeat one, and I don't know. I just really liked the energy in that song.
Yeah, it was very good.
On to track 5, which is You Plus Me Equals Heart.
This is Cure influenced.
The acoustic buried in there is so nice. of a Cadbury shout.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought that tape click was real. I was like, what just happened? I originally said, oh, this sounds like The Cure because of just the way the drums were played and the guitar, but quickly that disappeared and went right back to Olivia's kind of trademark style, I think. Just the way she writes her songs, the way she sets up the situation. I found it really interesting, like just talking about being in the relationship and then liking her sister and then describing why she likes her sister and then talking about how she tried to impress her with her yacht rock and sense of humor. And I was just like, yeah, that's kind of exactly what you would do. There's just such a realness to the lyrics. I don't know. It's just so like, oh, you could just agree with it the whole time.
The first like 30 seconds was like, okay, this is gonna be like a great tune, and then the chorus to me kind of just fell flat, not in terms of lyrics, but in terms of like the melody. I just wasn't, just kind of was like kind of a, for me, like a more of a throwaway one.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
It just didn't stick out to me. I thought, it was going to be like a really, it's ultimately her fault because she sets up good choruses most of the time. They're super catchy. Mm-hmm. And that one is just kind of like, meh. And like, even with some of the verse, like the lyrics, like like the phrasing, it just felt kind of awkward a little bit with like how she was like, with some of the words, like even with the sister part, like win it over. And like some of the words just felt kind of like awkward. The groove of the song was really great. That's what got me excited initially. But then, maybe it just needs more listens for me. But the chorus was just kind of like not as strong as I thought it was going to be.
Right. Given her previous ones.
Yeah, I feel like she has a knack for writing a catchy hook. And that one just, it is first listen, but yeah, it just didn't get me right away. On to track 6, My Way.
This feels like the Dandy Warhols are. Yeah, it does.
It's a little hard to stomach all your amateur moves. You know he's with me, like obviously, but you linger in the air just like a bad perfume. It's getting to me, embarrassingly. And yeah, you're in my way now. Don't go, make it don't belong. Think I can make out. How hard you hang on.
It reminded me of a different song that I already mentioned a couple of times. It didn't hit me like the other ones. The earlier on ones did. This, I think the energy was maybe a little bit much for me. I don't know.
I'm kind of in the same boat. Might be my least favorite so far. It has the more back off sort of thing, which is cool. Maybe it's just like the lyrical content just didn't get me as much. The synth stuff was fun, like somewhat catchy for the most part, but just, I didn't get much from the lyrics. I could just tell from the beginning it probably wasn't going to be my cup of tea.
I actually didn't know what to say. Like I didn't know. So I'm glad. Thank you so much for throwing me a life preserver.
Track 7 is Purple.
It's funny when your mom shows pictures of you in your school clothes. Your buzz cut, it's grapes on your knees changed, but those eyes still know. And it's crazy how I used to visit your town like a tourist. Now I got a local grocery store and a favorite florist.
That's a cool line.
I was just thinking it today.
Kiss my neck, may our paths intersect till the two lines formed a circle.
This drum is super satisfying.
Because there's a little shaky thing right above it.
Yes. something off-settling with the purple. It sounds like something's off with it when she's singing it.
Okay. I'll listen for it. It's the stacking, probably.
Yeah, it just like kind of goes down a little bit.
I like the acoustic.
That line at the beginning was really cool. Like, I used to visit your town as a tourist. I didn't know the town at all, and now I have a favorite florist and favorite grocery store, and you're like a local there now. That's just such a cool way to talk about, being in a relationship and getting familiar with your partner's town or city or whatever.
An unfamiliar place is just meh. And then as soon as it's connected to somebody you're like, cool.
Like, even like friends that have moved away or, places I used to live, you just think of like the time where you were there or the people were there before the place,
I liked how you spent a bunch of time trying to figure out what was unsettling about Purple. Like, I love your attention to detail. I think that's so fun because now every time I listen to that, I'm going to be like, what was it exactly?
I think the note itself, it was a little bit eerie, deliberately, of course, but just a little bit kind of unsettling, which kind of was like going against the whole subject of the song. I'm back on the train for this one.
Oh, good.
But it is halfway.
Hello there, friends. Welcome to Snack Time. I was talking to my daughter about what would be a good snack for Olivia Rodrigo, and she suggested Alani's. I saw pink Snapple, and I just thought of what she was wearing on the album cover, and I thought, Snapple, it's kind of nostalgic, it's kind of cool. Maybe it's not. I don't know. That's just what my brain did. So I bought Snapples. Cheers to Olivia Rodrigo.
Cheers.
Snapple, purple, pink, whatever.
Snapples used to come in like the glass bottles. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the last time I had one. It was one of those.
Yeah, so long ago.
We are on to the second half. And this one is track 8, The Cure. And this one is the one that we covered in our Patreon episode. But
will we say the same things?
We'll see.
I think by this point I was thinking Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, totally has that.
All the pretty girls in the foreground of my mind. I thought I'd done enough, but they keep moving the line. I thought I found the antidote this time. I thought I found the antidote this time. All the nights I spent fighting bad thoughts in my room.
I think this song really suits her. Like it's kind of darker guitar strumming, whispered vocals. It works with her.
Yeah, she has a lot of power with such a little sound. That synth.
And then she finally gives it here. It just works so well.
Panning on the vocals.
String part or the cellos it's so pretty. I love that so much. What a song.
Great lyrics too.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent build. Drums come in. You have this beautiful string outro. When they first come in, star of the show.
When she sings I'm Unraveled and it pans from side to side, it almost has this crazy vibe to it. It's like an admission, kind of. I like it because it's true. Like, life is hard and there's so much pain in every relationship. It doesn't matter what kind. That feels honest, but then the realization that no one else can be the cure, really.
Yeah. It's a good take to have on an album like this. Because, like, the first chunk, you know, of the first half of this record, she's talking about how much she is into this guy and how things are going well. But at this point, she's kind of acknowledging that, you know, despite things being really great, like, that's not the cure. Like, I still have my own shit to figure out, which I think is an important point. It's like checking the optimism a little bit, which is, you know, I think important, because especially when, you know, a lot of the songs, like you were saying earlier, kind of seem like they're written at the point where it's like super early on and it's all butterflies and rainbows. And then at this point, there's the you know, checking that.
Yeah, the vibe was hella codependent. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, I know I can't count on you.
Cool track. I think that's my favorite from the record.
So far, I would agree. Mind you, it's the only one we've heard twice, so
That's also true.
we might have to try the other ones.
On to track 9, which is Begged.
All that I want is to know undoubtedly
It feels like Paul Simon, kind of.
Yeah, it does.
that you just have eyes for me. Could you make it clear all that I want is to sit here silently and watch movies on TV? Patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting. And they say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. So I'm cool and forgiving. I'll take what you're giving away. Nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
That's pretty deep. To get it, I begged.
I have this thought when I lay in bed at night. Patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting.
I love this.
All the vocals.
'Cause they say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. So I'm cool and forgiving. I'll take what you're giving away.
She does that ooh-oh so beautifully.
Nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
I might actually like that one the most.
Yeah? Why?
The way she did the vocals was quite different. The acoustic made it slow and somber and made me concentrate on it. It was very simple. I don't know. It just gave me like this 70s, 80s vibe. No, 70s. I don't know why. I think the lyrics and just the acoustic of it. And also the line, to get it, I begged. Like, don't worry, Olivia. Eventually, if you stay with the person, the begging just becomes, you know, not needed because they eventually get it. It's just hard to change long worn patterns that people have. So sometimes you have to just stop and be like, hey, this is what I need.
But if the person can't give it, then
Yeah. Can't, won't, whatever the reason. But if you ask for it very earnestly and carefully, at least you're letting it. We're often scared to do that because we don't want to seem like needy, but even
Yeah.
tough guys like us.
Yeah, the whole song kind of gave that thing where she's the one who's maybe the person that she's with is not up to snuff in terms of holding or pulling their weight in the relationship. And she's like, so I'm cool, I'm forgiving, I know you're learning. But that only lasts to a certain point because eventually you get to a wall.
She's sitting on the couch. Not, I wish you could realize my devotion. That line was pretty cool,
Yeah,
too.
that was a cool line.
Because it is a thing, too. Not necessarily the rumination, but just being devoted to someone when you're alone and they can't sense it. You wish they knew. It's cool.
Yeah.
And texting every 5 minutes isn't it.
Yeah, really cool song. Like you said, acoustic, the finger picking, just great. Just really great. And the vocal stacks we had in the course with those oohs. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so this is track 10, What's Wrong With Me? And this one's with Robert Smith.
I'm just staring at the ceiling. Can't describe this feeling I've got in my head. I'm out of body in my bed. And I went to the doctor and she said I was fine. But every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me.
He sounds like young Robert Smith right now.
Yeah.
But I've never heard him be the secondary in a song. Huh.
There's a nice blend there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep looking for distractions. Hope the feeling passes, but I've got to say it's getting harder every day. And I
Talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning and my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love.
It's a catchy chorus, too.
I can't eat, I can't sleep.
I think you're what's wrong with me. I'm not feeling like myself. Oh, amber lights and warning bells. Oh.
Your take as a Cure fan?
The blend was nice. I noticed it most when they both said can't. And he
Yeah, I was just going to say, because he has the, yes.
can't.
Yeah.
And it was nice. And it was just so like stacked well. Yeah, I guess and the chorus, just the description of what's wrong with them and the pain of it. Yeah, it's both in their wheelhouse. That's kind of what they both do.
He sounds good. In this song, he really reminded me of the singer from Arcade Fire.
Yeah, I know Arcade Fire, sure.
I don't know, could be off with that, but that's just what I got the whole time. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because he's older or something. And it was a catchy chorus.
Yeah, it was a great song. Makes me want to do some Cure albums too.
Well, for the people, we have like an 80s poll end of the month. So we have maybe some Cures on there. Anyways, it's a fun surprise to see him
Yeah.
on this one. That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's impressive too that you have Robert Smith singing with you on your album.
Yeah. On to track 11, which is Less.
I feel it again. Edge of the bed, body and head protesting. My stomach's in knots. I don't wanna talk. Let's just go to bed or something. Maybe it'll fix itself tomorrow. But I've been seeing that like every night. You say you can't stand to watch me cry a minute more. So you do the noble thing and open up the door. If loving me means letting go and wishing me the best, well then I guess I wish you loved me less.
It's a pretty good song. Very good song.
We tried tried to recreate our favorite date, but we didn't laugh much this time. Or loving me means crying on the curb at LAX. Well, then I guess I wish you loved me less.
Okay, so if you have to write a song about a relationship not working out, that's it. That was perfect. I had chills, hairs on the back of my neck stood up, and I felt my eyes getting moist. And I'm a tough ass guy, so that doesn't happen very often. It was partially the breathy delivery and the way every once in a while she would just pull at my heartstrings by her voice going high right when it got emotional, you know?
Totally.
And then she takes us to the thing, well, if this is what it means to love me, I wish you loved me less. She would rather maintain the flow of how it feels to be together than have the full love somewhere, somehow, some way. And I just found that to be so honest and powerful and painful and real. Wow, like what a freaking good song. The piano was so delicate, was so jazzy 40s maybe.
Yeah. Especially after that line, like it just went to this beautiful little riff. And it was like, damn. It's like that contemplative sort of jazzy piano, you know, like a solo piano at some bar in the city at night, right after delivering those devastating lines, you know.
Amazing though. Like the devastation is its beauty. There's something so beautiful about the relationship, but you know it's not going there, but you don't want to lose it.
Yeah. You just try, and then there comes a point where you're at death's door basically, and you're like, have to figure out what it is. And it seems like that's this song is talking about that point where they try, but then it gets to this point and they have to make that decision. But one of the best on the record. Really gorgeous. And her vocals, yeah, like we were saying, when she goes into the falsetto, like just at like those lines, like in the chorus, it's just like she knows that's going to destroy a lot of listeners.
Yeah, there's a phrase for when someone does that to you.
Olivia Rodrigo, destroyer of worlds. On to the second last one, which is Expectations.
Another 80s.
Yeah.
Grimy synth.
Grimy, yeah, that's a good word.
It's almost video gamey.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Bizaardvark. This is the kind of stuff she wrote in Bizaardvark.
I'm going to say something sinful. She sounds like Taylor Swift a little bit in this song.
I was thinking it, but I thought I'd be an ass for saying it, so thank you. Thank you.
I had to work up the courage.
You're a brave man. It's when she did the vocal aside, you know, talky.
Yeah.
Even this though.
Yeah, this too, for sure.
She does this thing sometimes where she'll go from like a really one way of singing a song to this just so opposite the last song. And it was like, and it's cool, right? It shows her range and everything. But then you have to try to like, I can't take it as seriously because of the last song that she did. But I mean, it's the same side of a coin, I guess. She's onto maybe she's explaining the last one, or she's onto a new thing. I was wondering if the Bizaardvark Olivia Rodrigo was going to come out, and to me, that did. Like that they would write songs on the show sometimes, her and the other character, and they were kind of funny, and they were kind of jaunty, and they were kind of goofy, and that had that total feeling. So I got to do the shout to the show that started her career.
I guess now I'm thinking like she's kind of documenting the relationship as a progression, because it was like at the end point, you know, realizing that the love isn't the cure. The first half of the album seemed much more positive, and now it's kind of that song seemed post relationship. They broke up after that last song where they were at that point of the decision. They made the decision, and now she's saying what she, like the shit she won't take next time. And before that, in Begged, she was talking about how she was the one who was basically pulling all the strings in the relationship, and, you know, he wasn't holding up his end. So now this seems like a reaction to that stuff that she was talking about.
Yeah. And when she was singing with Robert Smith, she was like feeling the weight of that on her chest and that pain.
Mm-hmm.
And then they split. Now she's creating a roadmap for her next relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done. Good sleuthing.
Thanks. Well, I guess we could see where she ends with this journey.
I'm dying. I'm.
Yeah, so this is track 13, Cigarette Smoke.
Isn't it 14?
13 tracks.
Oh, okay. These chords feel cranberry-like.
Cigarette smoke, the smell that I know, it clings to my clothes, it seeps into my bones. It's a real quiet house, the shower left on, 5 beers in the fridge, and the second car's gone. I regret you, and how long I stayed. I resent you for not being brave. Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. You said that I made love look easy, till I made it hard. Give me back my time, and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple, till you didn't want the part. But it's better than begging for you to stand up for me.
Circle back.
Honeybee.
Oh,
It's painful.
candy.
I regret you, what I let slide. I resent you for taking her side.
That's that other girl from the track.
Yeah.
Tell me something honest so the
I love this synth.
turned on. You said that I made love look easy, till I made it hard. Give me back my time, and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple, till you didn't want the part. It's black, dry, bitter, and hard.
brutal.
Mm-hmm. She painted a tough picture there.
No, I mean, that was just the ultimate callback to the previous tracks, like talking about the begging, dropping her the pet name that she had for this guy, and, you know, regretting all the stuff that she let go. Because, you know, earlier, I forget which track she's talking about, how chill she was and how forgiving she was because he's learning, but ultimately had too much slack for this guy who wasn't doing enough to be in the relationship. And now she's regretting it and thinking of all the time she wasted, which is the classic thing that happens when you get a relationship. It's like, how much time I dedicated to this thing that didn't work out, and it's like, I regret, you know, give me my time back, you know, sort of thing. So super real. And I think the strongest songs on the record have been the ones where she's this more like honest, like vocalizing these thoughts that, you know, someone would have like late at night or when there's like a moment of clarity or something. And this is the track that captures all of that in a bookend.
The funny thing, the two tracks that you like the least and the one that I like the least were right in between those two movements, the optimism and the reality. So I wonder if that was intentional, just because she didn't like that person and we don't like that. I don't know. True. The circle backs were really good. I love a good ending, even if it was a bit sad.
I mean, if the relationship ended and she's feeling this, it was bound to be pretty sad.
And I thought, when I heard just track 8, I thought this album's not going to be like the breakup albums that we knew before, but it ended up being.
Yeah, because initially you're like, oh, she's like happy and in a relationship, and then that didn't last long.
Well, it's also, too, situationally, it's got to be tough to be her and have any kind of relationship. But the need for security and stability for a person who's jet-setting around the world doing concerts and giving, it's got to be really tough.
Yeah. I mean, she said in one of the tracks that she feels trapped inside her own life.
Yeah. Now, in terms of rating the album, there were some really high highs, and the lows weren't that low. They were just kind of like two tracks that were kind of like not as strong as the other ones. So I'm comfortable giving her an A- rating. Great writing. Like, the writing is so great, and the production was so great. I might even be a little bit low, but I'm sticking with my answer.
This is the best experience I've had with her music, for sure. Like I said before, I think the strongest ones are the ones where, I mean, ultimately are the sadder ones, the less upbeat ones, where she's, you know, kind of airing out her thoughts that she's probably been ruminating with, because she says in multiple tracks she's an overthinker, where she's like letting those. And I mean, being an overthinker, there's thoughts that are on all range of the spectrum. You know, there's like the ones where are more reactionary and more like upfront and like aggressive and abrasive, like on some of the tracks, which were the ones that I probably enjoyed the least. And then there's like the ones where it seemed like more, maybe let herself overthink for longer with some of the ones where she felt like more honest and open. And those ones were my favorite. And yeah, a nice mix of tracks though, despite the ones like me not enjoying them as much. I like the honesty. I think the use of acoustic guitar on this was very nice. The use of strings, unexpected but lovely addition. Amazing vocalist. The layers of in her vocals and like the stacks that she does are just incredible. Some of the lows, like I didn't really, you know, just not for me. So I think I'm gonna go B+. But lots of really, really great tracks. Like the last track, Less, The Cure, the opening track, just really solid record from her. Thanks, Olivia.
Yeah. OR, you did great.
Full version of this episode is on Patreon. We have lovely people there. But yeah, let us know what we should listen to next. We had fun with this one. I know some people were asking when we do it. So here we are.
Let us know what you think of our takes on Olivia Rodrigo, especially like the super fans, because I'd like to know how we did in your eyes.
Yeah, if there's some lore we don't know, or we'd love to talk about it. If you disagree, that's awesome. Until next time.
Goodbye.